Hello and welcome. I believe we're on live right now. Let me see. This thing is going slow. Drink my coffee. See what's going on. I think I'm on. I think so. I think we're on. Set up the chat room. Everybody decides to come in. Sometimes people come in. Hello. I do all this stuff myself. I missed the days when it was done for me. The chat room is open, and there we are. Hi, everybody. I'm waking up. I tried to put some lights on me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I have a new album out today. I'm actually printing out flyers. It says out tomorrow, but I mean, we cut was for today. It's called Simply James. It's out. My 8th album. I cannot believe it. I have 7 albums out before this and various projects. This is my 8th album. And I'm very excited. This album has songs that been sitting around for a while that I recorded, and songs that I released, and some new stuff. I would say it's a slower album. It's slow. It's not as super bouncy as the last couple. My last album was very much lots of dance, 80s dance, Christian dance, but this one has a Christian dance song on it. God is good to me. It has some 80s on it, which is, I have a song called Drop the Beat Out, which is very 80s. I have some I have an organizing song on there because I did organizing song before. My hair is crazy. I did an organizing song on it. All right, so I have some stuff on there. I got a collaboration with a couple people. I'm very happy for it. It's 10 songs, so it's easy breezy, 10 songs. These are songs I wanted to get out to you guys this year to kind of close out the year. Well, I guess people like somebody's commenting something I wrote. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at somebody a comment. But yeah, so I have this putting out this album. It's a very nerve-wracking process. The fact that I'm on here right now talking to you live kind of helps me calm down as I'm drinking coffee, of course. Yes, I'm in full Christmas regalia. It's cold in LA right now where I live. It is overcast. It's foggy. It's really cold. So my house, I have my heater on. And this light is helping too, a little bit. But yeah, I'm shaved. Yeah, I'm starting my day with you guys. This is JLJ this morning, so I'm starting with you guys to talk about my album. So Simply James is simply that. Some songs that I did that are just that I really liked. I have one of my kind of anger songs, You Will Not. I kind of tell you what you're not going to do. My collaboration with Ryan M. Shaw, which we did some stuff on the Vex soundtrack on another album of mine. There are 2 songs we put together called Let's Roll and Was It Tomorrow Wonderful, the remix, that are both really good, I think. They're very good. His style, my style, he does kind of, he does rock music, kind of pop rock music, emo-esque music, and I do my bouncy stuff. We mix it together. I think we came up with a great result. We always had a good time collaborating. This is born out of some sessions we did. We always had a good time together. I have an instrumental song called Sealed on there. I love to, on some of my albums, I put instrumental songs. The Garden, which is funny, that's getting played a lot. This last month, I was looking at my monthly numbers for November, and I got played a lot. That's from my Speaking of Strings album. I also had Release from an earlier album, which is another one that's an instrumental. I have a couple more instrumentals coming up on upcoming projects. Keep that in mind. I like creating something instrumental. I think this instrumental music is very important. Just like regular music with lyrics. So that's on there. I have a song called Finding Peace that I wrote years ago in a session for I had a session. So on one of my albums, one of my EPs with J2, I have a song called Angela from a thing called Who's Arthur Jackson. Finding Peace was written around the same time period. So I love that song. So it's just something positive, a positive message. Hi, Leo Leopardess. Good morning. Got a little leopard emoji thing. That's cool. And I like that. I'm waking up, folks. And I guess so that song's from that. I have a song called I'm Simply, which is a newer song that I did. I have a song called JLJ. The album opens up with a song called JLJ, the Gangster Boy Remix. It's just kind of funny. not anything super serious. Half instrumental, half some vocals in it. Decided to open that, but see, I've been singing that song for a while. I thought I'm open it because I opened one of my albums with a song called JLJ. I opened a song with James Lott Jr. I can have a theme going, right? And yes, my 8th album has an S title like all the others, Simply James, of course. S titles, which I didn't do on purpose at first. Now I'm doing them on purpose. I was doing them before on purpose. So it's kind of fun. But yeah, 10 songs, 10 new songs to close out the year. I'm already working on some other music for the next album. I think the next project will be Boyce and Lott. Me and Flobo have an album we're putting together. I'm working on that. It's my Spanish album. Again, looked at my monthly numbers, and my song Esperanza that came out this year, which is in Spanish, did very well. My second biggest song. So again, it's my Spanish music does really well. My Spanish music does really well. I want to get that album out. I have some songs in a vault just sitting there, not released yet. So I'm working on that. I'm working on an album with Cesar R. Espino, getting that together. So JLJ Media, the music division, is humming right along. It was a little stall last year when the pandemic. He was thinking, well, would you put music out? Does anybody care? Turns out people do care. People do need music. They do need music's just universal. You need it in the background. You need it while you're driving your car. You need it while you're laying at the beach. I mean, you always need it at parties or dinners. You always need music, right? Always. So music is music. But my album is everywhere. Spotify, Apple, Google, Pandora, just type in Simply James Lott Jr. It's 32 minutes and 30 seconds long. So it's a quick little album, a little half hour, a fun thing. But I hope everybody enjoys it. We put our heart and soul into these songs. I write songs every day, just about. I'm writing songs for like 5 different projects right now. In addition to, writing for the audio dramas, my books. I mean, I have stuff I'm writing all the time, and it starts with what's on the page, right? If you don't have something on a page, nothing is born, right? You can't really go for it. It starts from that. And so we put our heart and soul into these words and our emotions and our feelings. And then we say, okay, here we go. You stomp on it if you want to. Here we go. Tell me you hate the song or you love it. And it's a weird thing. We put it out there for everybody and then hope everybody accepts it somehow or sees it in ways that you want to intend to be seen. Some people pick up songs and see things you never thought, which is great. Also, it's crazy. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm very happy to have it out and happy to go to completion of something. I know people in my life who still put out their first album or haven't put out the first single, and they're just nervous and they're scared, and I understand it completely. But I like putting out stuff. I'm a mass producer. I know. I just like to just put it out. Let out, see where it lands. Let out, see where it lands. So 2021, 2 albums from James Lott Jr. This one, listen to it. What did you think? Tell what your songs you like it is or whatever. I'll be promoting it for the next couple of days, especially heavily. So if you follow me on social media, you'll be seeing a lot of different songs and things. And I have a partial video for one song. God's good to me. It's out, but I'm going to actually work on some other videos for the album, working on that. All kind of goodies, all kind of good stuff. So I just wanted to come on, say good morning. This is JLJ this morning, so good morning. And not just me, but I have a lot of friends who are indie artists who are putting out music. You may know who they are, may not know who they are, but check out new artists, seek out new artists. On Spotify and some other platforms, they'll recommend to you, if you like this, you may like this, well, hit it. So I found some artists, I'm like, wow, I love that song. I love that album. And they're not in the mainstream yet. But I have a lot of friends. Go on my friend list. If you're on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and look and see who's doing music, follow them, see what they're doing, support them. We love creating, we love being creators. It's most of us, for us, it's a need. We have to get it out there, or else we simply just die inside. So support them, support good music. And as we start to open up a little bit in 2022, like hopefully we're opening up more in 22, see more live stuff. I was looking at last night, the Dolby Theater here in LA. The Simon and Garfunkel story is happening in January. And I kind of want to see because I love them. So seeing live theater, I'm very excited. But people who are out there on the road, check them out. See what they're doing. I'm James, excuse my coffee. I'm James Lott Jr. This is JLJ This Morning. We're on Facebook and Twitter. And I love you guys.